Hello everyone, TAC 1421 here, and welcome to my weekly update number 1. I forgot what I was saying there for a second. I just got off a plane ride, and I will talk about that in a second. Some confusing stuff, not really confusing, but just some frustrating stuff. And in the background, obviously, you can see some Angry Birds, Angry Birds Space. And it's not really about the gameplay. I'm not good at this game at all. I'm pretty terrible at this game. But I just have something to play in the background. So there you go. But this is gonna be my weekly update. I'm gonna do this every single week. I'm gonna try to do it on a weekend, so a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I will do it every single week from here on out. But this is number 1, so it's not going to be as good probably as the other ones. I'll probably make some kind of intro. I'll do some word stuff on the screen. I'll do all that kind of fun stuff as you go along. But always the first episode in a series is always not necessarily best, but it's a start, obviously. So yeah. So how this is going to work, I'm going to be talking about some channel stuff. I'm going to be talking about some questions. And that's going to be actually the first segment is going to be the questions. I have a lot of questions. I'm going to do question answer every episode. So if you have your questions, please leave them down below. These can be anything from just personal questions, channel questions. You can do like would you rather kind of things, anything like that. And if I feel comfortable with answering them, I will definitely answer them for everyone. And yeah, no problem there. So please leave your questions down below. The more the merrier. If I get more than I can answer, then I can just save it for next episode. And yeah, if I get more than one question, which will probably end up happening, then yeah, there we go. So a few questions here. I'll say who asked the question, give them a little bit of credit. The first one, Big Game MC. How old are you? Pretty important question, I guess. I'm 19. I probably sound on the computer a little older than I am, but I am 19, so that's that. Next question comes from Roxon XD, and he's been a subscriber since I was really small, so he came from my Pokemon series, and if you haven't seen that, it's a pretty cool series. I have a lot of fun with that. So it's a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge. I don't know if anyone's ever heard about that, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm actually almost done. I'm about 40 episodes in by now. But anyways, his question was a live stream, and you actually have to be partnered for in order to do a live stream. That's going to be a topic that I will discuss in a little bit in another part of the weekly update section. Next question, MMMM, that's 4 M's and 4 E's, so me04, do you like any sports? And I am actually a huge sports person. I'm always wearing some kind of sports whether it's basketball shorts or jersey or team kind of shirt or something. I am a very sportsy person. I watch a lot of sports. I play basketball, and if you consider ultimate frisbee a sport, I'm getting into that. I go bowling a lot. I play pretty much everything. I'm not good at everything, but I'm a very decent basketball player to say the least. I've been on a lot of good teams, and I might play for my college next year, so that's something I'm gonna have to think about. But that's that. Pretty athletic person. I will get into, he didn't ask this, but my favorite sports team, number 1 and 2, Giants is definitely my favorite of all time. San Francisco Giants, they will always be my favorite sports team. I'm pretty sure about that. And I've gone to a lot of games. 2010 champions, a lot of pride in San Francisco here. So yeah. And so my favorite basketball team is basketball is my favorite sport to play, but baseball, the Giants is my favorite team to watch. But my favorite sports team for basketball is the Miami Heat. So they're in the finals, and the reason for this, I've spent a lot of my life in Florida. We had summer house out there, so for the longest time, and we've pretty much gone there every single summer. And I'll talk about that in a second because I'm just getting back from Florida right now. But they are my favorite basketball team, the Miami Heat. So that's that. And on to the next question. I'm dyslexic, so I probably gonna have a hard time pronouncing some of these usernames, but Connor Craft. What was the first game you took seriously? And I'm assuming video game wise. The first video game I took seriously, that's a good question. I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into this. Probably Halo 3 or Call of Duty 4 was the first I took really seriously. If you consider like seriously as in playing with my friends, kind of joking around, but playing competitively and playing to win, it's probably Super Smash Bros. For 64. But as far as like game battles goes, that kind of really competitive kind of gaming thing, definitely Halo 3 or Call of Duty 4. I'm not really sure which one I did first, but it's one of those two for sure. The ones I took seriously first. Next question. IRA Richie Meek. Are you going to do a Minecraft Let's Play? And I actually already have a Minecraft Let's Play going on. I haven't uploaded a video for that for quite some time because I've been into the Minecraft Hunger Games kind of stuff, but I do have Let's Play going on. I think I have 19 episodes, so if you go to my channel, I have a bunch of playlists on the right-hand side, and you can just click on the Minecraft Let's Play, or you can scroll through the videos. Why is there a sound coming from this clip? I do not know. That's really weird. That's kind of obnoxious. I apologize, everyone, but maybe you can't hear that. I'm not sure. But there we go. I just muted it. All right. So that's the end of the question section. So please, as I said earlier, leave your questions down below in the comments, or your would you rather stuff. Just any questions that you have for me. Besides what the intro song is, or if I can play with you in Minecraft. That's the primary questions I get, but that's what I'll talk about next, is how to play with me. I'll make a video in a couple of days, and basically what I'll explain it is I'll just go from the bottom of the list, and every day or every other day I'll try to play with subscribers, and I'll just take who's ever at the bottom of the list. I'll take the 10 people that are at the bottom of the list, add them on Skype, and no hard feelings. After we play, I'll get rid of you out of Skype, and that sounds really dramatic, but it's just so that my Skype thing doesn't get flooded with people, and we'll play again later, eventually. Just put your name and stuff in that video, but don't do it now. I'll make a video on it. I don't want to get into that, but I'll do that later. Anyways, on to like this week, because it's a weekly update. So if you're interested in what I'm doing this last week, I went on a vacation with my family. It was my grandma's 90th birthday, which is a huge milestone for anyone, really. My girlfriend, her great-grandma, had her 100th birthday, so that was, I want to say, a month ago, and she went to Detroit, a little bit outside of Detroit, Michigan, and went to that. And then this week I was in Florida again to celebrate my grandma's 90th birthday, and all my family lives over there. So we go down there a lot, as I said, but this trip was primarily just to go to the 90th birthday party, which was really cool. So I saw a lot of my cousins, and a lot of my elderly relatives, uncles, like great uncles and stuff. They talked about some stuff. It was the anniversary of D-Day a few days ago, I want to say, and he was talking about how he was on D-Day, and that was a really cool story. And he had some great stories, and just all around the table, just great stories of how people met and all that fun stuff. But anyways, we also did some really cool stuff. As I said, I'm a huge Heat fan. We actually went to see Game 5, Heat versus the Celtics. We got terrible seats, but what can you expect? But it was really cool. We got a free T-shirt that says, home court advantage, and that's really cool. I took 3 programs for myself to save them, and they played really bad, but it was a fun experience, and obviously they made it to the finals, so the game didn't really matter, I guess, but actually it might in the long run. But I don't want to get into that. So anyways, the Heat moving on, and then the next day, I'm not a Marlins fan at all, but we went to see a Marlins game in their new stadium. They're playing the Braves, and that was really cool. They lost, but I wasn't. I was literally paying more attention to the out of town scoreboard on the Giants game, who they won. They're doing phenomenal right now. They're on a huge tear. They're playing really good baseball. They just got Pablo Sandoval back. I'm looking forward to him producing in the lineup once again, and the rest of the team is doing amazing. Melky Cabrera, if he is not an All-Star this year, I do not know. I don't know what to say because he is on fire, and the Giants in general are playing really good. So that's that. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, plane ride. So on the plane ride today, woke up at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Rushed to the airport. First flight went fine, went smoothly. I got a pizza at the airport. It was actually a really good pizza. Most of the time when you go to the airport, you're not really expecting good food, but that pizza was amazing. I got a full pizza, pepperoni pizza. That was really good. So that filled me up. And then we got into Houston. I think it was Houston. It was one of the Texas airports. All the Texas airports are really nice. Excuse me. But we went to the airport and we got there and found out that our flight that was supposed to be in half an hour was canceled. So we had to talk to the front desk, and the earliest flight they can get us on was to, I don't want to say where, but we got on a flight that was 5 hours, if my math is correct on that. It's a long day, so I deserve the right not to be able to use proper math, but 5 days in advance, 5 hours in advance, oh my gosh. And we went to a nice restaurant. They gave us $40 to spend at a restaurant as kind of a sorry for your inconvenience kind of thing. So we went, I had some nice salmon, and then we got on our flight eventually, and that was cool. What am I saying? It's not cool. It was a fine flight. I sat in the exit row, and I'd never realized how much space you have in the exit rows. It's really, it's like a first class seat almost, except not as comfy. I don't know if you've ever sat in an exit row seat, but it's pretty cool. You have to be 18 or older, I believe, or you have to have a parent with you or something. I don't know. But eventually, we got here, we got home, and I am here now, obviously. But yeah, that's my weekly update. I also should say, I completely forgot. I hit 500 subs, so I'll make a video on that shortly, and also I reached 1,000 daily views, which is a huge milestone for me, and also I hit 50,000 video views, which is huge. Also, a big shout out to Amp, he hit 100 subs, so that's a good for him as well. So anyways, this has been update number 1. Please leave your comments down below, questions, all that, and I'll see everyone next time. Peace.